Hey everybody, I'm Susan Nudowitz with letsfeelexcellent.com, and what I'm going to show you today is how to make pickled vegetables. It's super easy, super great for your gut, and let me just show you this. Okay, so this is a finished product. This is Carrot Kraut. This is what I call Carrot Kraut, and so I made it, and this is fresh out of the fridge, and this is what we're going to make. Now, as you can see, I started this project already, and I started it because to spare you of the noise. So the first thing I'm going to do for my Carrot Kraut, you can do this with any kind of vegetable, is I'm going to put them in the food processor and make my shape. Okay, and so I made two different kinds of shapes here, quite honestly, because I couldn't remember which way to put the blade. So, but this shape is kind of nice. I like it on salads. It's the disc and it's the little pieces there. That's fine. And then I have the shreds. I love the shreds. And then I have peppers. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to do peppers too. Okay, so I just did that. And 2 carrots, you saw the size of the carrots. Fill about this size jar. Now, raw carrots are great. They're great for the digestion, and this pickled carrot is going to be excellent for increasing the good bacteria flora in the gut. It's a probiotic. Your prebiotics are your bananas, onions, garlic, chicory root is the biggest one. That's the biggest prebiotic. And you don't hear too much about prebiotics, but prebiotics are actually more important than probiotics. But probiotics are important. And what the prebiotics do is they get rid of the bad bacteria, the stuff you don't need, the stuff that makes you susceptible to colds and flu, especially this time of year. And the stuff that makes you bloated. You don't want to have a bacterial overgrowth in your gut. That's gross. So, we want to have good gut flora. Plus, these are so yummy. So many people, they get on diets and they go, okay, well, I want to increase my vegetables, and so I'm going to have some pickles, and they go to the store and look for the jars of pickles, which is not where to get your pickles. Where to get your pickles is to make them right here. And it's cheaper and it's better. I'm using organic carrots, organic vegetables. Try the price of organic vegetables. Organic pickles in a jar. No way. Alright, so what I did was, this is filtered water and sea salt. So it's a little more than a quart of water with, you know what, you could put more if you like your salt. This is the only way I get my salt these days, really, and I'm kind of weaning it out of my diet. So I just put 2 teaspoons in. That's all you need to make this work. And I'm just going to pour it in here just to hopefully make the pouring process easier. Oh, what else did I want? Oh, I want to do something. I want to put bay leaves in here. So can you put herbs and spices and dill in here? Yeah, of course you can. So I just decided to do something different, and I'm going to put bay leaves in my carrot kraut. In the glass, it's super pretty. Bay leaves is a nice astringent herb. Dill would be also excellent for the gut, or thyme, because they eat mucus. And this time of year, we want to cut down the mucus load. This getting into the cooler time, the more alkaline time, which is perfect for us that have weakened immune systems and weakened guts, to get that once a year cold, right? Put a couple on top too. Nope, don't need for it to happen, so don't need to get laid up. I'm going to take care of that right now. You won't believe how easy this is. And it takes a little bit longer than the yogurt. I don't know if you can see the yogurt I just did over there. It takes, 2 to 3 days. You'll know. And don't be alarmed if it starts bubbling inside the jar. I've never had one of these spill outside of the jar. But it might start bubbling inside the jar, even in the refrigerator. What I want to tell you about these live foods is that they're live. So even in your refrigerator, they're going to continue to be activated. So these last a pretty long time in the refrigerator. But the yogurt, and they're going to be sealed, but the yogurt, I noticed once it's open, you got a few days on that stuff. 3-4 days tops. But this one lasts longer. Okay, I'm just going to put that like that. So I have my dissolved salt in the filtered water. And here we go. This is how complicated this gets. You want to pack it, you can put some cabbage leaves on top of it, just to have no airspace. But I haven't really noticed, because it only takes a couple days, I haven't really noticed that that is imperative. Like, I don't get any mold or rot on top of the thing. But I seal my jars up really good. And you notice I put a lot of liquid in too. Okay, so I'm going to have to make some more brine for the peppers, but that's okay. Yeah, just about one short. Excuse me while I make some more brine here. So when you do it with cucumbers, though, what I want you to know is that the cucumbers you want to take out. This is what I've heard. I guess I just love cucumbers so much on their own. So I've heard to take out take out the seeds. The middle part, the seed, the more softer part, that doesn't work out so well. It's the only thing. Now, can you make kraut? Can you make sauerkraut? Yeah, of course you can make sauerkraut. This is how I found this. The thing to do was making sauerkraut, and I was the only one in the 80s that I knew of that was making carrot kraut, because I just decided I liked carrots better. What I didn't know then, what I know now, which I'm very grateful that I do know now, is that the cabbage, the crucifer vegetables, take iodine. They take a lot of iodine to digest. They're very hard to digest, so they're kind of prebiotic too. But the thing is with them is that they're super hard to digest. So you can have gas, you can have bloating, and you can have thyroid issues because they're taking all the iodine to digest. I used to think that cabbage was super healthy and that I had to eat cabbage. And so I ate a lot of cabbage at the expense of my thyroid. So if you want to do cabbage, then you want to eat a lot of sea vegetables with it. I personally would just stick to other things like carrots and other vegetables. So that's about it. In about 2 days it'll be ready, and it keeps in the refrigerator really nice. If you have any questions, post down below, or if you have a favorite kraut recipe that you do, please post it down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Susan with Let'sFeelExcellent.com. Aloha.